Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Weapon that shouldn't be used. That sounds like a sentiment spoken by someone too weak to wield its power.
It might sound strange, but trust me, its power is not to be taken. Survival of your world depends on it. This is it. Somehow this stone formation will bring us closer to the artifact. I think it's a leak of some kind.
Well, of course it is.
Since you're clearly an expert in playing with rocks, get to solving it then.
today.
Oh, really? Really?
I'm going to show you that there's nothing wrong with getting stopped by the police at all. Nothing. You'll see.
That ain't funny.
Hands in the window.
Oh, Lord.
Hello, officer. What seems to be the problem?
Put your hands where I can see them.
Oh, okay. They're right here.
Don't move. Do not move again.
I told you, Ed, put your hands on the window, didn't I was just putting my hands on the wheel.
Oh, you want to play resistance game today?
No, I was...
He's complying. That's what he's doing, Officer Friendly, complying.
Who told you to speak, huh? I'll be the judge and jury on compliance today. License and registration.
Don't move. I just said don't move. Well, how am I supposed to get it?
Let me see your hands.
They're right here.
Okay, you're gonna listen to me. Listen very closely so there's no mistakes up here today. Left index finger, left index finger. Left index finger, reach across your body and open up the golf compartment with your left index finger, sir.
What the hell is he talking about? Use your left hand. I'm going to use my middle finger in a minute.
I don't know how this is possible.
Left index finger, sir.
Yeah?
When you touch the glove compartment, invert that into the peace sign and grab the documents.
How is that possible?
Don't talk back to me. Quit doing it.
Damn, I should have paid your insurance. Wait, my wallet is...
Don't.
Hey, just collaborate. He on that stuff. Okay, just stay calm.
I am calm. I'm very calm. You are not. I am.
He calm. I don't want to see him upset.
You are hostile.
No, sir, I'm not.
Oh, still doing this resistance thing with me, huh?
No, can I get it out of my jacket?
Reach for your jacket.
Don't you be putting it out your jacket unless it's a phone so you can record his age and put that camera on and they start acting different. They different when they see you taping them on them phone. Well, get yours out and let's go live. Hell no, I ain't finna reach up in your hell. I had too many bullet holes and stab wounds. I got old, they don't heal the same no more. I got diabetes.
Smuggling anything in here, huh? It's a license and registration machine. All of you sit right here and don't move.
Well, I'm really perturbed. That's my boyfriend.
He's schizophrenic.
I don't like this. I told you, didn't I tell you? What I tell you? He wasn't supposed to do that.
He seems upset. He seems so outraged, guys. He seems upset. Wow.
This is really out of line. This is very wrong. This is not right. We didn't do anything. He didn't even tell us why he was stopping us. I'll never tell you, son. This that racist stuff that make me want to go bury something down. Make me want to go protest. We didn't do anything. I don't think I like this very much. This is just wrong of him.
Mr. Simmons, the reason I pulled you over back there is because you swerved and we can never be too careful. God bless you all. Drive safe out there.
Wait a minute.
I want to hold the hell on, boy. You better let him go. Don't be trying to stop him. Now it's over. Let's go. We gotta wait. Let's go. Because if he had branded me, we was all going down. Let's go.
Right. Now drive here. Why was he so nice all of a sudden? I want to talk. I want to talk to him.
Okay, great. You get to the bottom of it. Can we go now, please? Can we go? Wait a minute. They probably pulled your name up in the computer back there, and he saw what you do for a living. Now he's scared. Now he's running scared. Running scared now, ain't you?
This is injustice. And where there is injustice, you have to fight. You go on and get to the bottom of it, Martin Luther King. Congressman John Lewis, he said, where there's injustice, you have to fight.
Get your hell on. Do what you have to do. Let's go.
Andy Young and Joseph Lowry and everybody would not allow this.
You blame on the civil rights league. Do you know what you have in common? All of them got their ass whipped trying to make change.
Is that supposed to be an excuse? That's not supposed to be an excuse.
Oh, again. He said peace.
Well, he just left. I got his number. His name is Eddie. I'll get to the bottom of this.
You ain't never gonna learn. Who learned the lesson here today? Did I learn a lesson? Did you learn a lesson?
Come on, let's go.
Oh, no, that really got to go negative. Bam, if you say you have to pee one more time, I'm gonna rip out your fallopian tube. Just two drops, man.
Hi. Where are you?
I'm on 8. Babe, guess who I'm ready to go to the airport?
Who?
AJ. He's on my flight.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. We'll have to tell Carol.
Yeah, we're going to go get a car together.
Oh, no. Let me come pick you up.
Babe, you stay. Okay, bye.
All right. Well, let me talk to my brother real quick.
Okay, cool. Hold on.
Yo, what up, bro?
Hey, you take care of my fiance, man.
You know I will.
Alright. I'll see you when you get here.
Alright, we'll do.
Yeah, you gotta be here by 6.
We will.
Alright. Bye.
Bye.
Let me show you my best friend.
I feel really, really bad about this.
I don't.
It's your brother.
Look, I introduced you, so you know them one.
There's just need.
You need nothing but me.
I really love him.
That's cute. I mean, what you gonna do now? You know this broke ass is born. You need a man. Like me.
I'm just.
Look, we don't have much time. Hell, look, we took a flight early to be here so we can hang out. And let's just enjoy this time. Okay? Baby, come on.
This season of Drag Race is a three-ton group with game-changing guest judges like the incredible RuPaul's Drag Race premieres Friday at 8 on VH1.
This buy one, get one half off, it's offensive. No regard for folks who don't have someone, those who strong-arm their way to the top, only to find they got no one to share the view. Thank you, Stephen.
Jimmy John's, buy one, get one half off.
No ink. I need you, Chris. I need you. You think you're empty? I'm empty.
Do you suffer from cartridge connections? Be connection free thanks to the cartridge free Epson EcoTank printer. A ridiculous amount of ink.
You're mocking me. Not again.
The Epson EcoTank, just fill and chill.
The KFC chicken sandwich is only served one way. Straight from the fryer, piping hot, and Kentucky Fried to order. If you don't like it this way, you'll have to go somewhere else. KFC, it's finger licking good.
Tuna fish, Steve? You got a big second half of thermodynamics to teach, whatever that is. Now let's fuel up with some chunky soup. Fill up with 19 grams of protein per can and chunky chicken noodle. Lunchtime is your halftime.
I'm gonna keep on loving. Turns out everyone does sound better in the shower. And it turns out the General is a quality insurance company that can saving people money for nearly 60 years. For a great low rate and nearly 60 years of quality coverage, go with the General.
These are the faces of Listerine. The face of millions of germ zaps in seconds. The face of clean. The face of woe. Some are of intensity, others joy. All are of Listerine. Feel the woe.
I got a lot of advice about my abdominal pain, diarrhea, and constipation.
High fiber diet.
Low fiber diet. Gluten-free. Then I found Cultural IBS Complete Support. And now I have more symptom-free days.
Also try Cultural Probiotic Supplements.
Kinder Bueno. Ding ding. It's crispy. It's creamy. Wow. Enjoy the ride. Smooth milk chocolate, crispy wafer, creamy hazelnut filling. It's not your average chocolate bar. It's Kinder Bueno.
Every patient that walks into my pharmacy, I think of them as family. So you better believe I'm going to go out of my way to make sure that they're getting that adequate, care, that medication. As a pharmacist, I'm a huge advocate for GoodRx. I saw a price go from $300 to $65. Thanks to GoodRx, more people are walking away with their prescriptions in their hands. They're happy and they're healthy.
What will you design today? A big idea? A new opportunity? An inspired community? With Canva, you can. Start designing for free. Canva.com.
Yeast infection? Vagisil cream works beautifully. Created by the #1 itch experts to help stop the itch instantly and treat it for less with Vagistack by Vagisil Yeast Infection Treatments. Vagisil. Feel like your beautiful self.
Woo! Papa John's just took their fresh, never frozen dough and hand stretched it New York style. So you can fold it or not. You know I know, I fold it. Get a New York style from Papa John's.
Moisture Corrector Lotion, only from Gold Farm. Champion your skin.
That many bags?
Do you need that many watches? That many food? That much hairspray?
Jersey Shore Family Vacation. New season starts this Thursday at 8 p.m. on MTV.
All right, room's almost ready. Who the hell paying for this? Well, I won't know. I am. I'm paying for it.
Oh, you got it, Mr. Big Spender. Go ahead.
Oh, you big spender. When I call your ass up at $20 so I can get a little joint or something, you ain't got no money for me.
I don't know why the hell we just can't go over there and stay at my ass house. Do like all the other poor black people do when they go out of town and visit somebody. They stay with their cousin, their mama and them, and everybody else in them.
You know what happened last time we stayed at Vian's house? You know why the hell we can't stay over there. He don't like us. That's not it at all. Then what the hell is it, Dick Joker?
You don't remember you almost burned the woman's house down?
I refuse to accept the consequences, responsibility for that. That wasn't my fault.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell, Heathrow was up in there smoking. You know he got that Jerry curl. I don't know why the hell. Michael Jackson told everybody, if you got a Jerry curl, don't put no fire in it. Them dumb bastards sitting there smoke. Hair caught on fire. I said, run.
How the hell you gonna tell our brother to run? You know what happened here.
He rolling, smoke coming out top of his head. He looked like a damn chimney on wheels.
You don't love me, right?
I know. I love you too.
Cheers. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, right next door. You hear that?
They're doing it.
Gee, wait.
What? I don't know that.
I don't know, but I heard that.
You know the voice? What?
That's my daddy.
Is he a nice yeah.
You do remind me of the one I used to come out of. I had these hoes running in and out, right? And I had this one they used to call Contagious. Don't ask why. But anyway, she was running in and out, and I was like, look here, you better bring me this money home, because you got to go home and feed this boy. He hungry. Daddy, please, okay? Stop it. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk about your mom.
Here you are.
Thank you very much. Okay. All right, come on. Let's go get ready for the party. Yeah, hair up. I need to get my drink on and my smoke on.
Your daddy?
Yeah, that's my daddy.
What are you doing?
I'm away from you. Come on.
What? What are you saying? Why?
What you mean, why? He's supposed to be anywhere.
You ain't supposed to be here with me.
That's some bull, because you know you always get up with me.
AJ, are you really about to go over there?
Yeah.
If you go over there, I'm leaving.
Well, go. I don't care. Go.
Go.
Go. There's a door. Go.
AJ.
Renee?
AJ! Oh,
what the hell is going on?
God.
What's happening?
I don't know. Call the ambulance, AJ!
Hey, it's AJ. Hey, man, how you doing? What are you doing here? What's going on?
What the hell?
Look at
Wow.
What the hell? That rope got too tight.
My morning oats.
Will you shut up? You was talking shit out.
I believe they
I
did.
want to eat right
That's
now.
so look at his face, but I ain't never seen the other part of it. Talk about pitching a tent. What is this?
Oh, that thing right there.
I ain't seen what you got up.
Wow.
Hell, stop telling everybody in the whole day.
You already deleted them?
Into this. Shut up.
Nah.
We don't need no.
Why you need to do that while I was in the bathroom? I didn't know you was in the bathroom. I didn't see you when you got up.
So what? They only got to learn that stuff.
Wait, he's not breathing. He's not breathing. He's not breathing.
They told me to do it right now. I do
What
it.
about that? Look like one part of him is breathing pretty good. Getting plenty of oxygen.
Joe, I want you to shake Helen. Be laying there just like he is. You said trying to catch your breath.
What the movie delete?
Don't say, oh,
I want to start right now. All of them?
don't say.
Yep.
Hey, rep yourself. Oh, sorry. That girl fine as hell over there.
Shut up, Bo.
He needs mouth to mouth.
Well, get to it. Make sure you've been over when you do it.
I don't think I can.
Joe.
You ass nigga blow no air in. Y'all better get a plunger.
Oh, get the hell out the way I do it.
Hey, that ain't his damn face.
Daddy, that's mommy's mouth.
I told y'all she ain't got no tall balls. Sorry, I son, come on back over here. You a pro. Damn.
He got a ball in his mouth. Yeah, I had one. He got stuck right there. What happened to him?
I don't know. He just stopped breathing. Maybe it's something wrong with his heart, his chest.
No, baby, it wasn't his heart or his chest. I believe it was your heart and your chest that stopped his heart or his chest. Joe, shut up. I think it was your heart and your chest that stopped his heart and his chest.
I pray that in all respects you may, there it is, prosper and be in good health, just as your soul prospers. Jesus said in John 10:10, for I have come that they might have life and have it more abundantly. Eternal life is not just a quantity of life, it is a quality of life that guarantees to those who follow God's principles for living. And that brings me to a definition of what I mean by living well. I want you to write this down. I want you to stare at me, write this down. What do we mean by living well? Living well means experiencing God's best for every area of my life. Living well is experiencing God's best for every area of my life. Wisdom is the key that unlocks the door to experiencing God's best in every area of our lives. You know what the word wisdom literally means? It comes from the Old Testament word, or the Hebrew word, and literally it refers to a skill. Wisdom is a skill. Just like tiptoeing had a skill in order to receive his needed word, we need skill in order to learn how to live life. In fact, it's interesting when you look at that word, wisdom in the Old Testament, it originally referred to the skill that the weavers had to weave the garments for the Old Testament high priest, Aaron. And in fact, in Exodus chapter 28, verse 3, we find these words, and you shall speak to all the skillful persons whom I have endowed with a spirit of wisdom, that they may make Aaron's garments to consecrate him, and that he may minister as a priest to me. God said to these weavers, now, I want Aaron's garments, his high priestly garments, to follow this precise pattern. And the reason that was so important was Aaron was a representative of Jesus Christ, the true high priest who was going to come. So God had some very elaborate and detailed patterns that these weavers had to follow. And their ability to follow God's pattern was called wisdom. That's why somebody has defined wisdom as the skill to follow God's pattern for every area of life. You know what wisdom is? Living life according to God's pattern. If you're a wise person, you are one who patterns your life, your marriage, your finances, your relationships, your career after the pattern that is given in God's Word. Now, let me say several things about this wisdom that God says is essential for living well. Notice a couple of things here. First of all, jot this down. Wisdom is opposite our natural inclinations. The skill that God offers us for every area of our life is often opposite our natural inclinations. Adam Robinson tells a story. One time working on his store one Saturday morning, and he was trying to loosen a screw, so he was turning the screw counterclockwise. As he turned it counterclockwise, however, the screw tightened instead of being loosened. He got frustrated. A neighbor came over to help him, and he said, well, hadn't you realize that that's a left-threaded screw? It's a reverse screw. It goes opposite the direction of the screw. Adam said, I've spent 50 years learning how to work a screw, and now somebody goes and changes the rules. And yet he says the Bible is just like that. The Bible is kind of a reverse screw. Its wisdom is often opposite our natural inclinations. Second truth about wisdom. Not only is wisdom opposite our natural inclination, but notice wisdom requires effort. Since this skill doesn't come naturally to us, since it goes opposite our natural inclinations, if we have to search for it, it doesn't come naturally. Many years ago, I visited the Billy Graham Museum gave this line to Einstein, who simply saying, you're as great of an intellect as you are, Albert. You cannot discover God's truth with just a surface study of the Bible. It requires going deep in order to appropriate the truth of God's word. That's the truth about wisdom. The Bible says acquiring wisdom is like going on a treasure hunt for great riches. For example, jot down Proverbs 2, verses 4 to 5. We're going to read this just a few moments together. If you seek wisdom as silver and search for her as hidden treasures, then you will discover the fear of the Lord and discover one page to Proverbs 3, verses 13 to 15. Blessed is the man who finds wisdom, and the man who gains understanding. For its profit is better than the profit of silver, and its gain more than fine gold. Wisdom is more precious than jewels, and nothing you desire compares with her. You may say, well, Robert, you convinced me. I realize God's wisdom is valuable. I realize I need to search for it, but where do I go to find God's wisdom? Thousands of years ago,
You like it, Dan?
Trying to figure this out.
It was one waiting for, huh? We still got to get that other one.
Yeah.
Come out. They just gave him to do for right now.
Now, I call this hidden treasure because it's not available to everyone. It
Right.
begins our natural inclination. For if look at over the next 10 weeks, we're in pieces not of common sense, but of uncommon sense. The promise of extraordinary success. Let me close today by sharing with you 3 important principles about living well, because that's what Proverbs is about. It's about how to live well, how to experience God's best in every area of your life. Principle number 1, the measure of living well is not money. The measure of living well is not money. That's true. The book of Proverbs has a lot to say about money. But even though the book of Proverbs has a lot to say about money, life is more than just about earning, saving, and investing money. You know, I read one Wall Street tycoon who said, money is the best way to keep score in life. Jesus said, no, it's not. Because even when your life consists of that doesn't define who you are. You know what the word death means? The word death, anatos, means separation. It isn't just a separation of our spirit from our physical body. It's a separation from the earth. And at the moment of your death, you're going to be separated from all of your life. You're going to leave everything behind. And that's why Jesus said in Matthew 16, verse 26, what will a man be profited if he gains the whole world and he forfeits his soul? The second truth about living well does not exempt us from problems in life. When I talk about living well, being prosperous, being successful, I'm not talking about being exempt from problems. I have people ask me all the time, Pastor, why do we as Christians go through problems and suffering in this life? And you know, behind that question is the assumption that somehow becoming a Christian is like kind of a get out of jail free card, that it exempts you from any suffering in life. That's just not true. We all know, and we've seen in other series, that God's plan for you and me as a Christian is that we go through difficult times. It is in those difficulties, those times of suffering, that we learn more about God, that our faith is strengthened. Remember Hebrews 5:8 that talks about the Lord Jesus Christ? It says, even though he was the Son of God, he learned obedience in the things that he suffered. You know, God's plan for his own Son even included difficulties, suffering. Why are you and I surprised when suffering comes into our lives? No, being a Christian, living well, does not mean an exemption from problems. In fact, did you know that becoming a Christian probably intensifies your problems? You're going to have more, but like the way it intensifies them, at least in the short term. For your verse 36, Paul writes, For from him, and through him, and to him are all things. To him be the glory forever. Amen. What does this great theological statement mean to us? What does it mean to say the purpose of God, or God's purpose is to bring glory to himself? How does that relate to living well as human beings? The reason God wants you and me to live well, experience his best for every aspect, is so that other people looking at our lives will be motivated to become God followers as well. And that's exactly what God said to the Israelites. God said in the Old Testament, I've given you these prescriptions for living. The reason for doing so is that the other nations of the world, when they look at you and see you following me, they will say, not what a great people you are, but what a great God they serve. Listen to Deuteronomy 4, verses 5 and 7. Moses said, See, I have taught you statutes and judgments, just as the Lord my God commanded me, that you should possess in the land when you were entering to possess it. So keep and do them, and your understanding in the sight of the peoples, who will hear all these statutes and say, Surely this great nation is wise and understanding. For what great nation is there that has a God so near to it as the Lord our God whenever we call on his name? Lord God was saying to the Israelites, when you follow my commandments, my statutes, people are going to want to know about the God you serve, that God has accomplished in such an extraordinary way. The same thing is true for us. You know, when we follow God's wisdom for living as found in the Bible, it's really a win-win situation when you think about it. We get the benefits, and God gets the glory. The ultimate purpose of living well is to glorify God. John Piper said, God is most glorified in us. We are most satisfied in him. A few years ago, a Missouri physician named Gary Hamlin became what he called a self-professed fool for Christ. On that April Fool's Day a few years ago, Gary Hamlin said that he was going to start living in a different way. For the first 40 years of his life, he said he had been living for himself, but now that 40 years had passed, he decided he was going to start living for Christ. And it meant that he was going to start doing some things that seemed to be foolish to other people. For example, he was going to invest a large amount of money in building a home shelter for troubled teenagers. He said he was going to start donating his services as a physician to a battered women's facility. He said that he was making a plan over the next 10 years to work himself out of a job so that he would no longer work for pay, but he would be able to devote himself as a missionary in any need. What happened as a result of making what many people thought was a foolish decision? Hamlin said, as a result of that decision,
You got a horse on there?
But what people expected me to. Materialism has lost its value. Before I went on my first mission trip to Haiti, I carried a lot of fears in my life.
Yeah.
Fear of dying, fear of financial hardship. But after a while, the fears began to dissipate. God was weaning me from the world's attractions. He was showing me his vision for my life. To be a fool for him every day, but realize how very rich I am. See, Gary Hamlin discovered the secret about living well. He realized that living well was more than just about his own immediate satisfaction. It was following and living out everything's going fine just as it is. David said in Psalm 119, verse 67, Lord, I was afraid, but now I'm there. When David fell into sin with Bathsheba, it was when everything in the kingdom was going well. That's when he was running with God. It was only after he suffered the discipline of God that he fell in line and started walking with God. I believe many times one of the reasons God turns our world upside down sometimes is because that we are fully dependent on Him. And then thirdly, it is marked by an intolerance of others. That is, depending on other people or other things to fill the place in our mind that God can only fill. You know, that's the essence of what idolatry is. Idolatry is loving someone or something else more than you love God. If you look through the book of Deuteronomy, one thing you come away with is there is one sin that God is absolutely so punished every time, and it is the sin of idolatry. God hates idolatry. He hates it when we look at anyone or anything else to satisfy our need. Why is that? It's because God is a jealous God. Now, does that bother you to hear that God is a jealous God? As Pascal, the philosopher, said, God has placed a God-shaped vacuum in every heart, and God knows that we will one day truly be satisfied by Him. And that's why He is jealous about anything or anyone else facing Him in my eyes. God loves you too much to allow you to get away from Him worshiping something that ultimately that's why God hates idolatry. One author defines sin as the suicidal abandonment of joy. In Isaiah 12:3, God says, therefore with joy you will draw water from the wells of salvation. Now listen to this. We associate a deep state of joy God has for each of us when we seek to draw life from the empty and the broken cisterns this world so readily offers. But what is it that leads to God's blessing? Moses often shares with us the pathway to God's blessing in our life. Look again at verses 26 and 27 of Deuteronomy 11. He said, see, I'm setting before you today a blessing and a curse. The blessing if you listen to the commandments of the Lord your God, which I'm commanding you today. You want God's blessing in your life? Then listen to His commands. Now let me clarify what he means by listen. By listen, he's not talking about sitting there allowing the words of the pastor to go in your ear gate while you think about this afternoon's football game, okay? The word listen in Hebrew means to absorb with a goal of application. That's what he's talking about, listening to the commands of God with a view to applying them. Turn back one chapter to Deuteronomy 10, verse 12, and you'll get a clearer idea of what Moses has in mind here. But to fear the Lord your God, to walk in all of His ways, and to love Him and serve the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul. Moses says here are three things God wants from you if you want to experience His blessing in your life. To fear God. To fear God. Proverbs 1:7 says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Now, what does it mean to fear God? You know, people try to soften that word. They say, oh, it really doesn't mean to be afraid of God. It means to have a reverential respect for God. It means to be in awe of God. But it doesn't mean to be afraid of God. No. Fear means fear. To fear God means to be afraid of God. Specifically, it means to be afraid of the consequences of disobeying God. The fear of God, a healthy respect